with our Garden Reflections hanging basket. You'll notice during this show, pretty much everything that we're doing is going to ship right now, including this. So this can be your first flowers or greenery of the season. And by the way, you're going to see all sale prices. All garden is on sale, including everything in the show. So this is a Garden Reflections 18-inch cascading indoor-outdoor hanging basket. What makes it unique is that it looks so realistic. No one will ever question whether it's faux. They'll just assume that you really have a green thumb. And even if you have a green thumb, maybe you're going to be planting the milkweed from Roberta's coming up, hanging baskets are tough because they dry out so easily. You water them, dirt comes down on your porch. So here's my plan this year. Roberta's, Philip Watson, all over the garden reel. But this is what I'm going to do with my hanging baskets. And take a look at that price. 3 easy payments of $15.14. All you have to do is pick your color, and I'm going to show you. They even come with the chain that you see right here. But if you want to set them in urns, that works great too, or any kind of pot. So cocoa basket, chain, and then the beautiful plant. This is the yellow mix, and you can see that it's like all stages of growth. So very realistic. This is already very popular. You know, it makes sense because think about what you spend for live baskets and then they end up dying and you have to replace them. Here's the red mix. This makes me think of like places in France where you see all of like those beautiful, beautiful flowers. And then right here we have the blue mix. How pretty is that? And notice, it looks so real. We also have a purple mix. That is our most limited. We have fewer than 400 to go around, so if you want the purple mixes, don't wait. Let's say hello to our good friend Judy Goss, who comes to us from Garden Reflections, our own brand here at QVC. You know, Judy, I mentioned that the red reminded me of France, but actually I've heard you say the exact same thing because you used to live in France or London, wasn't it?
Close, Italy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I knew it was somewhere in Europe. Please forgive me. But I remember you talking about how the thing you loved most were all the flowers kind of spilling from porches and windows.
Yeah, these really remind me of one of those hillsides in Switzerland that you're walking down with those little dreamy wildflowers. And Sandra, a lot of these baskets, they have big flowers on them. This is pretty hard to find, the color along with the greenery. A lot of baskets also just have greenery. So yes, it's a romantic, charming, you know, appearance when you walk up to your house. If you have 4 or 5 or 6 of these, imagine hanging from the overhang with that, like you said, and I did say this before, like a pub in London.
Yeah.
Like
maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I remembered something about London. So I want to show you here. Now you can see the chain still attached. You could actually even take that chain off, but it could not be easier. Our set designer Mindy just plopped this right down into an urn that we already have here at QVC, and look at how pretty. So Judy, I think this is a problem solver for both people who love to plant real flowers and people who never plant real flowers. I think it's equally appealing.
And people who plant them, but they die on you, so you can just throw this over and cover it. That's me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's just you. I think that so many people go to the garden centers and they spend a lot of money on these hanging baskets and then hang them up, not realizing that hanging baskets, I think personally, are like the hardest things to keep going because of the fact that they dry out so quickly.
Well, my thing is, too, is why limit them to spring and summer when you have these beautiful faux hanging baskets that look like they're real all year round?
Right,
all
absolutely.
the beautiful colors to choose from. Oh, they pop out of the box. There's no maintenance, no putting it together. They just pop out of the box, chain attached, and everything is done for you. They're fade resistant, and one of the best things is, weather resistant and outdoor safe, they're handcrafted. Each one of these stems was put into there by hand. And, you know, besides it being beautiful and charming and, you know, delicate, it's outdoor safe. This baby is tough. I have it here. I mean, you can't really, you know.
Even in the baking sun, right? Baking sun, rain. And so here's what's so cool about this, you know, to Judy's point, that it might take you some months to get your plants growing and blooming. You can put this outside anytime you want. I mean, you can put it outside right now. We're going to ship it right now. So here it is. This is one purple, just plopped down into my little bucket here.
I've had mine out all year, honestly.
Why not? And then look how they look hanging. So you'll get the basket, you'll get the chain, but you get zero hassle. This is the purple mix, and it is very, very limited. Then we have this gorgeous blue mix. By the way, this is the very first day this year at this sale price. All gardens on sale right now. So 3 easy payments of $15 and change. We also have the red mix. And we have this yellow mix, which is so pretty. So Judy, you talked a little bit about them being handcrafted. Oh, and you can see the value here. So it is a nice significant savings, especially with the Easy Pay. But you talked about the idea of these being handcrafted. That's what makes them look so real.
It is. And you know, Sandra, this is Garden Reflections. We're coming back for our 3rd year, and it's a private label brand. You can only find it here at QVC. And the way we can make it top quality is we go directly to the manufacturer and get all of our favorite bells and whistles on it. And
that's actually, I'm sorry, Judy, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's actually my house right there. In fact, I think these, so that's my house. This is how I've used them. I popped them right now. Actually, you know what? I started the spring season with it in there, and then I put some Roberta's plants in there later and moved that around. But it was a great way to start the season. Same here. That's just a big thing that sat empty all winter, and there you can see them. I have a little stone fence. I just put 2 on the stone fence. So, you know, anyone who knows me knows I love to plant real flowers, but I also like to mix it up a little bit. It's like, just because I like my diamonds doesn't mean I don't like to wear a little diamondique and nobody knows the difference. That's on my house, yeah.
And they look so charming just sitting there just by themselves. You don't even need anything around it. You can certainly combine them with real plants. But
my husband thought they were real. By the way, Judy, my husband completely thought they were real. He just assumes that like everything I have is like a real plant from QVC. He didn't even question it.
Surprise! You know
wait, and you know what else? I have one more funny thing to tell you. This is a true story. So we went on a family vacation last summer, and at the same time, I had contractors at my house redoing a bathroom. And so I would check in with the contractor, and like halfway through the trip, and we went through a real dry spell, my contractor texted me and he said, you know, your plants still look okay, but I haven't watered them. And he was actually talking about these.
Yay! I love it. And that's, you know what? And that's the thing. Zero maintenance. You just put them up, put them around, flanking your front door, out hanging on the patio. It doesn't matter. You don't need to take care of them.
Yeah. All right. So if you do want these, you got to go quickly, though, because we're doing these early in the season. We'll send them right out to you. But this is really all we have right now. So we're fortunate in that we have most of the colors that we originally had. But now at this sale price, they are going very quickly. Here's the yellow mix. And truly, if they didn't look real, I personally would never use them just because I like real flowers. But you can't go wrong with these. Just mix them in with your real, use them instead of real. They're amazing if you have small like balconies or just like little deck areas that you don't want to be bothered, or you travel a lot, and you know, they're so great. Then
my friend, she's a stager. Yeah. She uses them all the time in her houses. If you're a real estate agent, grab a few of these. Oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. Here's the blue mix. We also have the purple mix. And purple, we only have 200 remaining, and then they are completely gone. They look great. I love them, and I have them in different lengths. I took the chain off on one, and I just attached 2 of the chains, as you can see behind me. And so I put them on different lengths. They're so versatile with the, urn topper or in a pot like I did here, or different lengths of chain. Oh, I have one on a shepherd's hook over here, you can see. So that's why I just love them, because, if you don't have to take care of it, it's so great. Yeah. Well, our garden team asked me if I wanted to do some videos this year, and we were kicking around ideas, and I was like, how about planting faux plants? So still to come, where I think we're going to be talking about more in these even on social media, because it really is such an easy solution. Judy, thank you so much. It's always nice to see you. Oh my gosh, so great, Sandra. Thank you for having me. They look great. Okay, and when you are gardening, what's on your feet?